My name is Evelyn Asante. I am CEO and founder of Sisterhood Mentoring Program, and my favorite quote ever is that eagles do not fly with chickens, which basically means if you are a young person full of potential, do not mingle with people that don't have the same dream as you. You are an eagle, therefore you need to fly as high as you can. I'm 22 years of age and I was born here, but I lived with my grandparents in Ghana for 7 years before coming back into London. I went to Elmwood Primary School first and then came to St Mary's Secondary School. I'm also the creator and founder of Sisterhood Mentoring Program. Sisterhood is just for young women. It's a group of young women coming together with my encouragement and my support to help them to take their place in society. I think it was a couple of years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, that I saw in the news, one of the newspapers on my way to work, and what it said about black young girls. The stereotype for black young girls is rude, arrogant, poor, not classy. And I sat down and I thought to myself, that's not me. Me as a black young woman, I am educated, I am intelligent, I have a good upbringing, and I could hear the cry of many young black girls from that are in my position. We're not all arrogant, we're not all rude. So I sat down and I thought to myself, what could I do to hear the cry of the other young black girls, and the first thing that came to mind was, in my first year of uni, we had a group of girls, we had ACS girls, that's the African and Caribbean Society already, and in that society, again, the black girls had a stereotype, which is, they're sleeping around, they're drinking, they're partying. And again, I sat down and I thought, but that's not me. I'm focused on my work. My friends and I were focused on our work. We have work as well. We have jobs. We go to church. We're very, we're nothing as what the media are portraying us to be. So I one day came up with an idea that we have movie nights, we meet up as a group and talk about issues that are bothering us. And from that I formed Sisterhood. So the first Sisterhood I ever formed was once with my friends. So it was called the Adult Sisterhood. And then from that I started to think, because I was already counselling some of the girls in St Mary's. I was a student mentor when I was here. I thought I should maybe come up with Sisterhood, because I've noticed in the system, in the educational system, they only have programs for girls that are unachieving or girls that they believe to have an attitude of rude girls. They don't have nothing for the girls that are actually achieving. They don't have nothing for the girls that are doing very well in education. They automatically think once you're doing well in education, you don't have any other problems, which is not the case. Because when I was a student in St Mary's, because I'm an ex-student of St Mary's, in my days, which is about 8 years ago, in my year when I was here, I remember we struggled with that. We struggled with someone not being here to listen to our other issues. Except from, a couple of teachers. I'll never forget this teacher, Mrs. Ryan Clark. She always had us in her classroom. We could talk to her about anything, and that's exactly what the kind of atmosphere that I wanted to create for these young girls. So I started Sisterhood. When I first started Sisterhood, I was very panicky because I know that some of the girls, are a bit rude, or some of the girls might not necessarily want to even talk to me about anything. So starting Sisterhood, I was really nervous, but with the first assembly that I ever had, I absolutely loved the feedback. The girls were eager, the girls were like, yes, this is what we've been waiting for. So with their positiveness and, and my dream, we came together, and sisterhood ever since then. I don't think there's ever been a week where we've gone down in number. If anything, every week we go up in number, and we've even had the boys knocking on our door saying, when are we going to have brotherhood? It's not fair. We have the boys, even boys coming in to say we will do anything to be part of sisterhood. If we have to achieve good grades, we'll achieve good grades. And yes, that's how I started sisterhood. And from then it's just been growing, and I've never been happier because I've actually seen a lot of young girls starting to take their place in society.
Before, I used to see Evelyn as Esther's sister, but now she's more than that. She's someone I can look up to and aspire to be one day.
Very inspirational person. Like, she's a person that like she understands your situation because she's been through some stuff herself. So like she knows what you mean when you say it. Like stuff to do with like colleges and unis and like just helping people on a basis. Like she's very good at that because like you can tell her what you're going through and she'll understand. Like she won't just be quick to say what her judgment is. She'll actually take her time, listen to you, understand what you mean, and give you like positive feedback, like encouragement.
I think what Evelyn is doing is really brilliant because the first time she came, I was called into it to see what support I can give to her. And when she said to me all she's going to be doing, I was really, really happy. And as time went on, sometimes she uses my room, and when I come here, I see how focused the children are, really eager to listen to her and to follow all the advice she's giving to them. And each time she's going to meet with them, they're all excited, which means it is working well.
It has helped me a lot due to giving me a sort of sense of belonging as a group, and because most girls have their sort of different groups and everything, once we all come together, it's like as if we're all one family, and nothing that we may say or do would affect that bond that we've created, and it's something that doesn't come around often.
If you're a young person and you have a dream, or you have an inspiration to do anything, get up and do it. If you're feeling panicky, if you want anyone else to talk to, you yourself find a mentor, because I had a mentor when I was in secondary school, and she's the person. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I am today. So if you're a young person with a dream, speak to anyone, but first be ready to face some challenges, but do not let those challenges keep you down. It's very important as a young person that whenever life throws anything at you, you pick yourself back up and try again.